Hello and welcome to Wiise. In this video, you will not only see how to migrate data from your legacy system through Excel spreadsheets to Wiise after purchasing your Wiise subscription, you will also see how to reference data from your Wiise database, as well as deal with various import errors once you have imported your data. We are now in the Business Manager Role Center, and our company is the Railway House. We have just completed our journal through the Wiise Flash Assisted Setup and entered our company info into Wiise. The next step in our onboarding journey is to go to Assisted Setup and complete the last steps of setting up our live company. To find Assisted Setup, click on Setup and Extensions from the nav bar and click on the relevant link like so. Or alternatively, use the search bar. As you can see from the list, migrate business data is the next task to be completed. Once you click on the task, you are then moved to the assisted setup steps. Let's go and choose your data source. To ensure you can import your master data, choose the Import from Excel option. The next page is where all the action happens. Here is where you download the Excel spreadsheets to import your starting data. Just click on the option to download the templates. With your template, you can import changes to the chart of accounts, new customers, suppliers as vendors, and your inventory or services as inventory. For importing your company's legacy general ledger, review the chart of accounts in Wiise and include any additional accounts in this template. When making any additions or changes, remember that if you want to change the name of an account, change the name but not the number. And also, if you want to include additional accounts, use the number to insert the accounts where you want them. Let's include a customer manually, then we will go through how you can copy the data over. First, enter a unique number to manage the order of entering in your customers. These numbers can be manual and do not need to follow a number series. Now you can enter the name, keeping it to 50 characters. Feel free to enter a search name and the address. Please enter the city, state and postcode for your customer in these relevant fields. Next, include the contact you want against this customer. Next, we need to include the posting groups against your customer. This specifies the customer's trade type to link transactions made for this customer with the appropriate general ledger account according to the general posting setup. You can look to the Wiise library of videos for more information. This is an example of a code field in Wiise. If you're unsure what the available codes are, just jump back into Wiise. We can return to the assisted setup with no fuss. Just search customer posting groups like so. You can also take the same approach for any code field you are unsure about. Just copy the code and paste it into your templates. Next, let's look at including the wrong data in a field for you today. We are going to simulate an easy mistake to make. Let's include a payment method, which is basically how you pay your customers, in the payment terms code field, which is where we include how long we have until the due date of our customer invoices. And lastly, the general business posting group should be the same as your customer posting group. Perfect. For your suppliers as vendors, the fields work the exact same way. To move faster, you can copy and paste your data into the template. The last table to import is your inventory. Just as with the customers, the number you include will act as the unique internal identifier for this item. The usual code field that trips users up is the base unit of measure field. In this example, we will use pieces. You can still utilize multiple units of measure when selling and purchasing this item, but your base unit of measure is the core metric you track your items by. Let's copy our data in. Here you have the unit price and the cost of an item. If you use standard costing, populate this field so you can use it next time you update the item's cost. Now that you have populated your data files, you can now jump back into Wiise and run the data migration assisted setup again. You have now downloaded the template and populated them with your legacy data. Alternatively, you can format some of the background data with templates within Wiise. There are templates available for customers, vendors, and items. This allows you to phase the imports of your data into Wiise and ensure that every default required field is included. You can now import your data. Just choose your saved file. You can now see that your data is ready for migration. We didn't include any GL accounts, but you can see your customer, vendors, and items. Now here is the notification alerting you that there are errors in our data and asking if you wish to continue. Now there you go, 3 tables imported, 34 records inserted, and 1 error found. On purpose, of course. From here, you can even see the error record identified and explained to you. In the last step in this video, we will fix the error message that we received with our new customer. Search configuration package, choose the first package, and you can see from the list page that there is only one record left with one error. Just open the record and drill down into your errors, then click Show Error Message and hover over the explanation to view the whole error message. Just as we thought, the value bank cannot be found in the payment terms field. In this scenario, you can search payment terms, then choose the relevant code. You don't need to go to the customer card, just return to the error figure in your config package and enter the correct value. And now, with no more errors, you can apply the entire package by clicking on this button. Great, you have now seen how to migrate data from your legacy system through Excel spreadsheets to Wiise after purchasing your Wiise subscription. You have also seen how to reference data from your Wiise database, as well as deal with various import errors once you have imported your data. Thank you for watching.